Today marks the beginning of something I've wanted to create for a very long time, my first full-scale city series. This is Suncrest County. Set on $2.20's incredible Marble Mountain map, Suncrest County is going to be a sprawling coastal Twin City region shaped by sunrise, industry, and the gritty personality of its ports and valleys. And in this episode, we'll begin to carve that identity into the landscape. We'll start by constructing the tunnel entrance that feeds directly into the Suncrest City Bridge, one of the defining arteries of the region. From there, we'll lay down the earliest grid networks that will form the foundation of downtown, and finally, we'll build and fully detail the county's very first utility landmark, the Suncrest Power and Light Facility, the beating heart of this developing metropolis. This is the opening chapter of a long journey, the birth of Suncrest County. So settle in, enjoy the view, and let's build a city worth remembering. Well, it's been a while. Welcome back, guys. I have missed doing this. We're going to start off with a little bit of live play here. First thing I'm going to do is delete this bridge, obviously, and I've had my eye on one of these new ones from the Bridges and Ports pack. Just a 4-lane double-decker with the train on top. I think it looks absolutely perfect here. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. I am a little OCD, so if it's not 180 degrees, it tilts me. So I'll probably get this done a couple of times trying to match up with the road. It's just one of those things. Everybody's got their quirks. This one is mine. Yeah, see, I gotta redo this one right here. It's driving me nuts. This looks about right. I think it's gonna be good. Yeah, right there's good. Give me a little chance to redo the highway too. I don't know. No, little tilted. I don't know. Maybe I do it again. Third time's a charm. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah, I'm doing it again. I told you, man, I'm a little OCD with this. But this is really the backbone I wanna put in here. I want to get this bridge down, and then I really want to put a nice entrance in. I don't want to just leave that little spot where the ugly tunnel from the actual base game comes in. I want to make that look a little nice. So I'm gonna take these next few moments. I'll jump into some time lapse of detailing and building real quick. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually been able to play the game, so I've really missed doing that part of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this area looking kind of nice, and I'll catch back up with you guys in a little bit. much happier with this. And yeah, getting rid of those bushes. I love the way these lights look at night. That glow around the top of it, I love it. I'm very happy with it. And I know it's a small area, but man, I really wanted this to stand out a little bit, and I think I accomplished it here. So moving on, we're gonna go ahead and start terraforming, where we're gonna have the initial grid layout for our city. I chose this spot specifically because when I was looking for inspiration for the build, I saw Berkeley in California right before Oakland, and it's Highway 580. It rides along the coastline, and man, let me tell you, it makes for some really pretty views as you're riding down it. And that's something that I really wanted to incorporate over here. So that's why I selected that spot. So I dropped the first 2 lanes, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this bridge connected up. We gotta do some terraforming, and I really want to put in a toll booth here. Now, luckily, thanks to Bridges and Ports DLC, we actually have functioning ones, so it's pretty cool. We're gonna use the harbor gate for this, and I'm not gonna detail this out in this episode or anything like that, but I can already tell you I love the way this is coming together. I think it's gonna make a really nice piece when you enter and exit the city. Eventually, we'll get some signs up right everywhere, and then we'll get this thing working and looking proper. So this interchange, as simple as it may be, it almost broke me. And I'm not even gonna lie, like, I kind of hate it. You know, it's definitely gonna change in the future. I don't know how or what I'm really gonna do here, but there was this interchange on Berkeley that, you know, I took some inspiration from. I might try and do a better way at recreating it. I'm sure there's a better way of recreating it because I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I mean, do you think the interchange should stay or do you think I should redo it? Because honestly, I'm just not loving it, man. But maybe it's just me and my OCD. Maybe you guys have a better idea than I do. And if you do, please share it with me. that the, let's politely call it, the probably temporary nightmare interchange is in place, it's time to finally start giving Suncrest City the actual bones. We're laying down the very first grid, and this is where the whole city is going to start taking some shape. So the main stretch here, this is where I'm imagining the main downtown core. I'm going to want a proper mix of those big glass skyscrapers, some medium density residential packed in between them, something that feels busy, layered, a little chaotic, you know, a real downtown. Now the central train station, still not totally sure where that's going to land. I'm going to plop one down a little bit just to scale for testing, but odds are I'm going to move it later on once we figure out how traffic and transit start behaving or misbehaving. From there, the grid kind of cascades downward until what will eventually become our midtown, transitioning into single family homes, row houses, tighter neighborhood blocks, a nice smooth slide out of the vertical insanity that's going to become our downtown. Now, when I first started this map, it screamed to me, start building in the bay, start building in the bay. But I really wanted to try something different. I'm happy how this is going, but I haven't forgot about that. That whole stretch is something I really want to turn into a historic district later on. It's going to have narrower streets, older architecture, maybe even a couple of preserved landmarks and parks if we're feeling fancy. But with the Skyscrapers Content Creator Pack dropping soon, it feels like the perfect time to just focus on building out a proper modern downtown first. It's going to give us a ton of flexibility later on, and honestly, it's just going to be so much fun building it and watching this place grow from the ground up. Now that the grid layout is finally locked in, before we can start slapping down zoning, plopping buildings, and pretending traffic and bikes won't immediately become a problem, we need to talk utilities, the big two, water and power. Water's going to be in the next episode because, yeah, that's a whole nother adventure. So for today, we're going to be diving into power. Now, normally this is where most people would just yeet a nuclear plant onto some flat land and call it a day. I mean, I would normally do that myself while I'm playing on infinite money. So honestly, tempting, very tempting. But I wanted to do something different here. Something a little more Suncrest. Something that actually fits the vibe of the county and lets me tie in some of the new assets a little later down the line. So instead of a cookie cutter nuke plant, I decided to challenge myself and build a gas power facility on top of the hillside. Is it the smartest idea? That's debatable. Was it fun? Absolutely. A lot of the inspiration from this actually came from a couple places I was looking at while trying to find where my downtown was going to be. The Refinery Hill in Richmond and the Union Oil Company plant in Rodeo. And even some of the energy infrastructure around other parts of California, Washington, and of course, good old Florida, where I live now. Suncrest County is basically becoming a hybrid love letter to all three of those regions. Now, full honesty here, building on hills and uneven terrain has always been one of those things that makes my eyes twitch in City Skylines. You drop a building on even a slightly slanted surface and the game's like, hope you enjoy a 5-story trench. It's definitely one of those things that can annoy you in the moment, but it's super rewarding when it's all done. I'm really proud of how this one turned out. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the detail time lapse and show you guys how I put everything together, and then we'll regroup at the end a little bit and talk about where Suncrest County is headed next. That's going to wrap up our first official episode here in Suncrest County. And what a killer start it was. We got a lot done today. We carved out that dramatic tunnel entrance leading straight onto the Suncrest Bridge, easily one of the coolest entry points into any city I've ever built. Then we pushed through the chaos and laid down the foundational grid for Suncrest City, giving ourselves a real sense of how this place is going to grow, breathe, and sprawl out over the coastline. And of course, the power plant. Not only did we get it built, but we built it on a hill, which, if you know me, it's basically a personal achievement unlocked. And seeing it sit on top of the landscape with all that industrial detailing, man, I'm really proud of how that turned out. Next up, we're going to tackle the water utilities and tie it into the city's backbone, make sure the whole region can actually function. Then we're going to head over and detail the toll booth plaza at the Suncrest Bridge, which is going to add a ton of character to the whole gateway corridor. And after that, we'll start bringing the city to life. Zoning, plopping, shaping district. Even if time allows, we might even break ground on a small port. So if you've enjoyed this build so far and you're excited to watch this county grow into a full-blown region, please give this video a like. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. This is just the beginning of something really special. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I genuinely appreciate you all being here. Until next time, cheers.